The way you learn critical thinking in any society, really, but especially in the United States in the 21st century, is by having a fundamental and elemental understanding of the world around you, right? And you get that in a good, solid liberal arts education. Emory's product is the graduates, of course, but it's fundamental. Its guts and its work process is that 4-year residential liberal arts education.
Being exposed to multiple disciplines and being encouraged to think critically, read critically, challenge prevailing mores, and come up with your own ideas and learn how to communicate those, learn how to articulate those, debate those, convince others of those in certain cases. It's very, very important.
We see this economic climate now where people are moving from different spheres so frequently, and so the idea that you could gain one skill set in college that'll last you for the rest of your life is really absurd.
An arts and sciences-based education, liberal arts-based education, which develops that critical thinking, it develops character, it develops an ability broadly to enjoy and be curious about life, for Emory students has also done a superb job of making them job ready.
I thought that I was originally going to pursue psychology and business, and then I completely changed my mind and went into nursing.
Just getting to explore, honestly, was awesome. I took sociology, anthropology, I took a predictive health class from the woman who was a key player in actually discovering the growth spurt. There are just so many great professors here. There is not a professor or a department that is not renowned for some reason in some way at Emory.
Being able to pair my economics and dance majors has helped me have a new perspective for each of them. I think that arts and humanities live just as much in economics as economics lives in dance when it comes to the business side and when it comes to management.
I got the chance to intern at an insurance company. I got to conduct a lot of interviews and field studies that were more anthropological and focused. It just gives you a totally different skill set that I think employers are beginning to realize the value of.
I grew up from a religious background in East Tennessee, and I've always been interested in questions of faith and justice and those things, but coming to Emory has just completely transformed the way I see those things.
It's just really good to have these different courses that are more general, that kind of teach you how to think more critically and from all different perspectives rather than just kind of a single mindset that you're kind of taught to think. It really broadens your perspective on the world and how you approach things.
What I got from my history degree in Emory was all of that. It was context and analysis and perspective and critical thinking and judgment that I still use every single day, and it has nothing to do with what my day job is. It's all about what my college experience was.
The liberal arts degree at Emory helps to create a safe haven for students to experiment and to challenge themselves and to challenge their beliefs and where they stand.
Regardless of what happens with technology, there will always be a need and a thirst for people to be with people in order to grow. Growing means being educated.
A lot of my growth, looking back on my past 4 years, has been outside of the classroom.
Having formed that support-based freshman year of people who are like-minded to me and people who also want to try hard has helped me. I could not be where I'm at now without them.
Having mentors, having administrators, other student leaders push you to step outside your comfort zone and enter into a realm that you would have never imagined you stepping into or even conceived of.
A lot of my best memories and my best learning experiences occurred outside of the classroom. The residence hall being a key part of that. You hear the cliche of the 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. conversations that transpire, but that's absolutely the case.
I feel like I've had a very holistic experience where I've been able to dip into many different cultures, many different academic areas, and so that to me has been wonderful, and a lot of my friends that are students at other universities haven't necessarily had that.
Emory has this unbelievable story to tell, and physical spaces tell that story for us in many ways. I mean, you walk past the Woodruff statue by the library, and he has this quote where he says, it doesn't matter what, you can do anything you want as long as you don't care who gets the credit. And maybe it's kind of the religious person in me, but it's almost like a ritual space, because you see that and it reminds you of something else. Like, I see that statue and I think of that quote, and I kind of wonder what happens to a person when they walk by that for 4 years, and that quote kind of works itself out in them.
I became a better physician because of the perspective that I gained with a liberal arts degree.
Liberal arts is essentially a training for life. Broadly understood, it teaches us how to love, how to work for justice, and how to help other people tell their stories while we are challenged to live our best story.
Emory taught me to go at life with an open mind.
It's so fundamentally shaped who I am and how I view the world, and I don't think I could have gotten an education like that at any other institution. Just the diversity of ideas and people, and the challenges that a community like this faces, and to be able to, like I said, to be able to wrestle over those challenges with the community has completely expanded my view of the world and my idea of myself, and even the idea of what it means to live a meaningful life.
It's just been really life-changing in a lot of ways.
I think more than just feeling prepared, I feel almost inspired, because I have a lot of friends here who are really trying to do great things, and so that makes me want to do great things too.
I know that a huge part of who I am today is because of Emory.
I think Emory has helped create the man that I am today. I believe that I came of age as a student at Emory, learned who I was, what I wanted to do with my life, the impact I wanted to have with my life, and I'm eternally grateful for that.
My wager is that 50 years from now, there will still be residential universities, certainly the very best of them thriving, and Emory intends to be among the very best.